Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the feeling of effortless freedom, the kind that comes when you twist the throttle and the world opens up before you. That's exactly what the new 2026 Honda Super Cub 160 Enduro delivers. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement, a lifestyle, and the perfect balance between nostalgia and next-generation performance. Honda has taken the iconic Super Cub lineage, known for its simplicity and charm, and turned it into something more powerful, more adventurous, and absolutely irresistible. The first time you lay your eyes on the 2026 Super Cub 160 Enduro, you can feel it has evolved without losing its roots. The rounded headlamp with LED precision, the seamless curves of its bodywork, and that classic yet rugged stance all whisper one thing: timeless style meets modern capability. It's as if Honda wanted to take the world's most loved commuter and send it exploring beyond city limits, into the unknown. The heart of this bike is the newly refined 160cc liquid-cooled engine. It's smooth, quiet, and full of responsive torque that makes every ride engaging. Whether you're gliding through crowded streets or cruising along open roads, the throttle feels perfectly tuned. You twist it, and it answers instantly, confident, efficient, and satisfying. It's not about wild power, it's about the perfect balance that makes you fall in love with riding again. What makes the Enduro version special is its versatility. The raised suspension, the slightly higher ground clearance, and the dual-purpose tires let you go places the standard Super Cub never could. It's a machine built for exploration, one that doesn't mind a little dust or gravel under its tires. It takes the charm of the city commuter and gives it the heart of an adventurer. You can ride it to work on Monday, take it to the countryside on Sunday, and it feels right at home in both worlds. Every detail of this motorcycle reflects Honda's obsession with craftsmanship, from the metallic finishes that shimmer under light to the precision of the stitched seat that balances comfort and luxury. Everything feels intentional. The paintwork looks like it belongs in a gallery, yet it's built tough enough for everyday use. The exposed mechanicals have that clean, purposeful Honda engineering look that riders trust. Even the new digital instrument cluster blends nostalgia with innovation, keeping that round Cub theme alive while offering a modern, minimal display that gives you all you need: speed, fuel, gear indicator, and more. One of the most charming parts of riding this machine is how it feels alive beneath you. There's a rhythm in the way the engine hums, the way the throttle responds, the way the suspension moves with the road. It's light, nimble, and incredibly predictable. You don't fight this bike, you flow with it. Every corner becomes smoother, every stretch of road feels connected. That's the beauty of the Super Cub legacy. It's easy for anyone to ride, yet satisfying enough for experienced riders who just want to enjoy pure mechanical harmony. Comfort has been another key focus. The ergonomics are spot on. The seat height, handlebar angle, and foot peg position all come together for a natural, upright riding stance. Long rides don't feel tiring. The suspension soaks up bumps gracefully, and the wide seat gives you that premium feel of a much bigger bike. It's one of those machines that make you smile without realizing it, because everything just feels right. And then there's the design, the kind that draws a crowd wherever you park. The 2026 Honda Super Cub 160 Enduro carries a soul that's instantly recognizable. The circular headlamp, the flowing lines of the front fender, and that retro-modern silhouette remind you of the original Cub. But there's strength now, an edge, a more muscular energy. The new dual-tone color schemes, whether it's pearl white elegance, matte gray urban, or metallic red passion, give every version its own personality. Each one feels collectible, as if it was built not just to ride, but to admire. Fuel efficiency, of course, remains at the heart of Honda's DNA. Despite its increased power and capability, the Super Cub 160 Enduro sips fuel smartly. It's designed to go further with less, making it one of the most efficient premium commuters in its class. Combine that with Honda's legendary reliability, and you've got a bike that's not only stylish but practical, something you can depend on day after day, year after year. But what really separates this motorcycle from everything else is the emotional connection it builds. There's something about the Super Cub series that transcends generations. It's been a companion for millions worldwide, a trusted partner for work, for joy, for exploration. The 2026 model carries that legacy proudly into the future. It speaks to riders who value simplicity, beauty, and the joy of motion itself. Imagine pulling up to a cafe on a Sunday morning, the metallic paint catching sunlight, people turning to glance because it looks so effortlessly cool. Imagine taking a short detour off the main road just to see where that dirt trail goes and realizing your bike handles it with grace. That's the Super Cub 160 Enduro. It doesn't demand attention, it earns it. It doesn't scream power, it radiates confidence. Every sound, every shift, every movement feels finely tuned to remind you why you fell in love with motorcycles in the first place. This isn't about chasing top speed or horsepower records. It's about rediscovering the simple joy of the ride, the sound of the wind, the hum of the engine, the world rushing by. It's about that smile you can't hide when everything feels perfect between you and the road. In a world where technology often overwhelms, Honda has built something refreshingly pure. The Super Cub 160 Enduro is modern but not complicated, stylish but not showy, adventurous but not intimidating. It's designed for the everyday rider who still believes that riding should feel human, emotional, and free. So when you see that badge on the wall, Honda Super Cub 160 Enduro 2026, remember, it's not just a motorcycle. It's a story continuing, a symbol of freedom evolving with time. Whether you're an experienced rider or a beginner dreaming of your first adventure, this bike invites you to join a legacy that began over 60 decades ago and still feels brand new today. Because in the end, the 2026 Honda Super Cub 160 Enduro isn't about where you're going. It's about how every moment on the way makes you feel smooth, confident, alive. And that's what true motorcycling is all about.